Hey guys, and other people. We're playing more Bravely Default. We're the fairy flies, as you can see. And where does the fairy fly, really? I'm just gonna advertise my stream a bit. I thought I wouldn't do this. Hold on. Listen. This is a long ass JRPG. So, I did some things off screen that will make it an easier and shorter experience so I don't have to play it for 80 hours. And isn't that just... yeah, never mind. Okay, I'm sending this to friends and people alike so that they know. Oops. Okay. Um, there. Now I can see the chat and my game. So as you can see, we have a lot of money. And let me actually close the thing. I have my Twitch open, so I'm hearing myself, and I don't want that for the whole stream. Okay. Let's rest at the end so we can get full health. We have some party chats to do, because I also finished the village that we were rebuilding. I wonder how long it'll take until Narende is whole again. Am I really up to the task of building it all up again? 'Tis. There's no use getting impatient. That sounded impatient. I don't know why I read it like that. The first step is to decide upon your building priorities. Knowing what needs finishing first is key to budgeting your time wisely. That was surprisingly helpful, Ring a Bell. Of course, it's the same principle as dating multiple women at once. Oh, I take it back. You're a pig, Ring a Bell. But what do I prioritize first? One can never be too prepared when it comes to healing items. Perhaps an item shop would be a prudent choice. Don't you mean armor? I feel like our defenses are a bit thin. What better defense than a good offense? I vote weapons instead. They all sound tempting. Better keep thinking on what we need the most. The village is coming along well, but there still aren't enough people. I hear you. It would be nice to... Yeah, it would be nice to up the pace a little. Can't you send out word to everyone you know and ask for their help? You three are everyone I know. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm afraid the only people I know are those from the temple. No, that makes sense. Don't look at me. I'm not conscripting women to physical labor. Ugh, fine. I guess I'll have to ask my people then. I'll just... Oh, right. I kinda went traitor, huh? Well then, we'll just have to go meet some new people to enlist. Yeah, but how are we going to... Details! We'll just head someplace with a lot of people and press our luck. Is something the matter, Tiz? No, just... I was just thinking about Narende, I mean. What's the most efficient way to rebuild, do you think? Most efficient? Right. Once we recruit people to help, how do I go about delegating work to them? I haven't got a head for numbers. Me neither. How about you, ring a bell? Not much, I'm afraid. I don't even know how many girlfriends I have right now. I've been beating my head against the wall thinking of who to date in what order. Perhaps you're not hitting the wall hard enough. I'd be happy to help. I suppose all we really need is a simple division. There are 3 buildings which each take 3 days to build. If I add 3 people to a lot, then assigning 1 person per building will take 3 days for all of them. Or I put all 3 on one and build it in 1 day. That's still 3 days to build all 3. Wait, so there's no difference? Then why bother worrying about it? It isn't the same, though. In the latter case, you have use of the first building after 1 day, and the second after the second. It's a small difference, but a difference still. Assigning all 3 to each project earns the quickest gains and may be most efficient. Hey, you're right. More of this. Some businesses in Narende say they'll send us gifts when built. Ooh, presents? Yay! Yes, gifts are strategically important. So, which businesses are there? What do we build? The item shop, the combat item shop, and the compound shop. I see. And when will we get these presents? I expect they'll send them to us at regular intervals. I can't wait. What do you think we'll get? I imagine it'll be merchandise that each respective store stocks. When giving a gift to a lady, careful selection is key. My personal advice is to choose an article she'll wear every day. That way she'll be forced to think of you around the clock. Where'd everyone go? Special moves. Hey Tiz, can you tell me a little bit more about Narende's special move shop? Huh? Oh sure. So there's a base special move for each different weapon type. Oh, it's by weapon type? Right, so you want to try out a bunch of different weapons and see what works. And you can shout whatever line you want while performing them. I'll have to think of something really amazing. This one will blow your last. Oh, this one blow will be your last. Is an old favorite of mine. Yes, it's quite imposing. Yeah, but then what if they survive it? Don't you look like an idiot? And what about, this will probably defeat you, maybe? That's not really better, in that it's worse. Perhaps just, gosh, it would be really great if this defeats you. Not much of a battle cry, is it? Prepare for mild to severe discomfort, maybe? These are all terrible. Okay, we got all the party chats out of the way. So, as you can see on the bottom screen, there's like little outfits that each character has now. And I can like take them off with this. Or just remove it. So like he's a black mage right now, but I could keep his regular clothes on if I want to. Or I could keep this on. There's a couple outfits in the game, but not a whole lot. So for now, I will keep him in the Melodist shirt, I believe. Anya's can keep this. I think Tiz I'll want to change into whatever he is right now, just a freelancer. Oh wait, yeah. Idea, I like her garb too. I think she's also a freelancer still. For their abilities, I have HP 30% up for Tiz and Idea. And then Anya's has Epic Group Cast, and so does Ring a Bell, which lets you... Magic doesn't decline when group casting, and they're a black and white mage, respectively. Or white and black, respectively. Whatever. I might change their jobs. Raise physical attack when nothing is equipped. I'd like the HP 30% up, because that's a lot of health. Well, it recommends nothing, so I guess we don't have to use those claws. We also got a bunch of weapons and equipment and such. So everyone's all garbed up. Hold on. Didn't it just say to equip nothing? Okay. Well, in that case, fuck it, let's use these. Raise arms aptitude for Knuckles. S boosts unarmed attacks. Then, I don't know. I guess we'll see. And then we'll know. So we're leaving town. Another party chat. There are places in Norende that trade in special move parts. Oh, right, I've heard of those. You can use those parts to customize your special moves. And what's more, the parts aren't consumed in the process, so you can keep reusing them. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started right now. It seems there are rare attacks even among special moves. Oh, really? That's news to me. What sort of thing do you mean, Tiz? I mean staff and rod attacks. They take different parts than all the others, so be sure to try them out. Norende nears completion. It seems the restoration of the village is nearly done. It's thanks to your hard work, Tiz. Thanks, Anyas. At first I had no idea where to begin. It felt like grasping at clouds. But you did not merely stumble on blindly toward your goal of rebuilding Norende. You chose how to grow the village, how to breathe life back into it. Norende's success is thanks to your clarity of vision, Tiz. Absolutely. It's super important to have a firm goal to strive for. I've always wanted to get stronger, but no amount of good intentions got me anywhere. Then I put a note on my mirror that said, do 100 push-ups. And every time I saw it, I did. Yeah, that's amazing. And you've certainly grown stronger for it. I have the bruises to prove it. Really, please, stop working out. Whoops. Still, Norende's finally come this far. I couldn't have done it without you all. Then let's make sure we work just as hard until it's done. Right. By the way, I can show you what the town looks like now. Oh yay, gift. It is a bustling little town. There we go. I know it's a small screen, but you can see all the houses and windmills and such. Norende restored. The village, Norende. It finally happened. The restoration effort is complete. Congratulations, Tez. Makes all that hard work worthwhile, eh? Thank you all. Really, thank you. Look at that. I'm actually getting a little misty. Little wonder. This has been Tiz's personal cause for so long. A long, slow effort to build up brick by brick with the great chasm stolen in an instant. You began the process alone from absolutely nothing. Truly impressive work. I wasn't alone. Not really. So many people came together to help bring Norende back. If not for them, I'd have given up in those times when it all felt impossibly big. Tiz. I wasn't sure if people would even come to live here. Whether any of this actually meant something. All those times I nearly gave up the village. I nearly gave the village up for lost. Everything I could do felt tiny. Just a tiny little step along an endless path. Not so endless now, is it? One step in front of the next. You've seen it through. I'm just so proud of you. Thanks. Thank you all so much. Excuse me. Special move. Store power over time, then release it in a single crushing blow, capable of devastating even the toughest foes. Use Brave 10 times, use items 5 times, and so on. Changing weapon types will also reset the count. When you use a special move, the music changes. That's your cue. As long as it plays, the party's stats are boosted. Make it count. Chain together your moves, special moves before the music ends, and all of their bonuses remain in effect for its duration. Stack them up, and don't forget about friend summons too. Special. Hack and slash. Goblin. Okay. Cool. I was wondering about special moves. A father's care. It looks as if the innkeep gave you something, Idea. Mind if I ask what? Oh, yes, I'm not sure. I'll open it now. Oh, we packed us lunch. The basket's near bursting. It looks amazing, and he made enough for all of us. Looks like Emperor Trout sandwiches, called Isla's finest. What a treat. He made one special for you, Agnes. For the young lady who doesn't eat meat, it says. Grilled leaf buds and spring mushrooms, and apricot jelly for dessert. What did you get, Adia? Looks like I got what you did, plus the same dessert as Agnes, and a letter. Yeah. Let's have a look. Your words were a great comfort, my dear. Best of luck in battle, and best of health. Alright, let's eat. Then it's off to save the king. Right. Let's check the special menu. Hmm. 10, 20, 30 times. Wow. Chris, we're using a bow right now. Or wait, no, we're using hands. Critical damage 3, 6, 9 times. Let me just set these up real quick. Tiz is using a bow, I think. What do you have equipped, Tiz? Angel's bow. Anyaz is using this. Okay. That looks good. He'll drop a save. And then we're off. I think there's a secret here. On the 3rd floor. So I'm going to look around for it. Someone said something about secret passage on the 3rd floor. There we go. Iron Knuckles. One second.
care of the hold gates. Now we've a clear path to the villa. Let me make this very clear, though. If you've any thoughts of storming the place head-on, be rid of them now. I'll say I've taken you prisoner. That will buy us entry. Once we're inside, the battle's all but won. I even know where the king is likely held. Complaints?
No. I thank you for your assistance. I have my doubts, but I see no alternative.
Once we find the king, we'll hop aboard their ship and escape by air. How very dramatic.
Whoops. But you're a traitor. Idea, you said you'd get us VIP access, but are you really sure? Isn't there a chance they'll know you've defected? I don't think there's any worry of that yet. If we're to reach them, the road to the villa would have been swarming with guards. That's how Heinkel operates, thorough and merciless. I see. So what if after we reach the villa then? Any bright ideas? If the man running the place is as careful as she says, we can't expect to... I may not actually look it, but I'm actually a fairly respected figure. I can talk our way past a couple of rank and file sentries, no problem. A respected figure, eh? I smell a story here. Care to elaborate? Yes. Well, you know, I just have a way about me, I suppose. In that you're a terror when you're mad, or that you rush in blind, or that you ignore authority. Excuse me, isn't it a little harsh, ring a bell? And all of the above. Agnes is horrified. What is up here? Oops. Nothing. Yet, at least.
Lady Adia, where have you been? We've lost contact with Master Crow. Wait. That woman! The Vestal of Wind!
Yes, and my prisoner besides. Now, if you'll open the gate, I'll bring her to the captain.
But what of Crow?
I'm afraid he fell before the wicked Vestal's cruel magic.
Oh my god.
But it was his sacrifice that allowed for her capture.
I see. Well, I am glad Milady is safe. I should expect no less from the Grand Marshal's daughter. I'll have the gate open straight away. Just a moment.
Now, no need to glare.
A hard discovery. Agnes, look, I didn't... Try to understand, Agnes. Idia didn't mean anything by it. She had to say that. Right, exactly. It was just a ploy to get us inside, and it worked, didn't it? But still, I didn't have to be so... I'm sorry. No, it's not that. I'm not upset with you, Idia. But the way they felt about the Vestal, about the Orthodoxy, it frightens me. You spoke in horrific terms and they accepted it without question, which means that was in line with their expectations of the Vestal. Just what has happened in the Duchy to cause this hatred? Eternia was once the seat of the Crystalist Orthodoxy. Can people's hearts really change so dramatically? Still, I'm sorry. I didn't have to say as much as I did. You said enough, and I thank you for it. Do not feel bad, please. Alright, time we all focus on the task at hand. Right. What's in here? Okay.
thanks to my brilliant plan.
Don't say that too loudly.
We need to find the king.
Hey! It's the traitor! Grab her!
Not so simple, is it?
Fuse travels fast.
Some brilliant plan. What do we do now?
We beat them down.
Oh wait, hold on. Ah. Fuck it.
Seems we weathered the immediate storm. I'm afraid our little ruse is over, though.
Yes. Well, at least we're inside, right?
Yes, right in the middle of the enemy stronghold. We've nowhere to run.
You can't think this was my intention. I swear by my honor, this is no trap. That's the very sort of craven act I can't abide.
Let's go.
Right.
Okay, let's do something. There. Now they can attack. And heal. Whoops. Hold on. I like how the map fills in as you explore. We might be a little overpowered for a while, but I'm okay with that. No secrets. I think the next asterisk we get is night, so I'll be changing Adia into a knight. Let me see what's outside before I go back downstairs. Ooh, okay. Well, let me go downstairs before I go outside then. There's like abilities to be used, but I don't know how to use them. Okay. Like, there's one that lets you know how many chests there are, but I don't know how to use it. Oh, I think I have to choose it. Well, that's fine. Nope, not back downstairs. We're going out. I'm gonna check something. I'm gonna see what no hand does for her, and if it's like more damage or less damage. Again, I really love the diorama like art style for these locations. How is Ring a Bell's MP doing? It's fine. It is about the same, it seems. Well, hold on, there's two doors. Are those just windows? Yeah, okay. Ooh, a blue chest. We haven't seen that yet. Locked. Maybe we need a thief to unlock it. Well, hold on. Let me buy more ethers if that's all I had. Here we go.
"'Tis come to save us the trouble of finding you, Vestal? How very courteous. And just what are you doing here, Adia?
I'll go along with the Sky Knight's methods no longer.
You've no say in the matter. Defying orders is treason, girl!
Enough! You have us! Let the king go!
First, the Vestal comes to me. Alone.
You mustn't! I'll not keep my head at the cost of an innocent girl.
You'll not keep your head at all if you keep running your mouth. Are you so eager to join the captain of your guards?
Heinkel, you were among the highest regarded warriors in the duchy. A paragon of chivalry. And the Sky Knights beneath you? I grew up on the tales of their brave and righteous deeds. But what I saw was a band of craven thugs. You defile the title of knight.
Green fool. All hands! Seize these four! Kill the men if you must! Such valor! You're quite the little heroes. And here I'd so hope to resolve this peacefully, and let the good king go.
Where are you going? We're fighting. And he gets where he's headed, Adia? The villa rooftop, to the airship berth. Wasn't this villa a retreat for the Caldeslin royal family? Why would they have a berth? I agree, it seems incongruous. I use berth loosely. They've driven an airship anchor into the building's roof. Not much for finesse, are they? We can discuss it later. Now hurry, they'll get away. Don't confuse haste for speed. We need to be smart. Right, I know, but I can't just forgive what Heinkel's done. He's a knight who has ground chivalry into the dirt. As I recall, knights are called to serve as the sword and shield of the weak, not to threaten the public or burn down homes or abduct royalty. I am in agreement with you, Adia. This man is no knight. Perhaps our views are more similar than I had dared believe. For now, let us hurry. Agnes. To the roof, then. Is this where it just came from? Yeah. Let me fill in the map.
Heinkel, this is your answer? And still you'd call yourself a knight? As daughter to a true knight, I know their pride is staked upon fair and honorable combat. Release your hostage! Then stand and face us! No more running, coward!
Ha! You invoke your father after betraying him?
He's headed for the airship.
makes no sense. Why should he flee? His aim is the Vestal, not the king.
He's baiting us?
Still, we have to give chase. We'll lose him and the ship. Well, I'm game to brave a trap.
I'm following you.
Anya, let's go!
Right.
Ah, good. You came. You're a bold lot, if not a smart one. This ship is a prison you entered willingly. Nowhere to run now, save down. Quickly. Really, I must thank you for taking the bait so eagerly. It's earned you a lavish cruise through the clouds, Vestal. And for your friends, a career as ballast.
You're a prisoner here, same as us. No more tricks, Heinkel!
A knight without chivalry is a common bully. I'll see you stripped of that title here and now.
You oughtn't test your elders, girl. I thought to bring you home in chains. But no. All but the Vestal will end here as dew upon my blade. You'll die with the rest, traitor.
Traitor. That's a lot of XP. Let's see. Stomp. Okay, a well-rounded warrior with excellent offense and defense. High physical defense, favors swords, shields, and armor.
What's happening?
The airship! We're losing altitude! Idea, hurry! Take the wheel! Me? I can't drive this thing!
What? You're a Sky Knight, aren't you?
Only Heinkel and the other officers knew how to pilot the ship.
Idea, might I ask you something? What is the name of this vessel?
What? Who cares about that? And how are you so calm?
The Echelon, galleon-class airship. Am I correct?
Yes, but how? Is that in your book too?
Indeed it is. Let me have a go at steering.
But you have no memory. When would you have...
Ah, so this goes here. That gets turned like so. Then we just...
Wait, is he? We're steadying out!
Of course we are. I'm a crack pilot, apparently. Now find something to hold on to!
let's rest up.
The kingdom of Kaldisla owes you all a vast debt. I thank you from my heart of hearts. You, more than anything,
Ah, shit, sorry.
was visited
That was right against the
by
mic.
you and your home, and still you rose up to defend ours. I'm certain your feats have earned Owen a peaceful rest. If you are willing, I would gladly see you take up his sword. Will you continue to keep this land safe, son?
You honor me, Your Highness, but I cannot accept. I promised Agnes that I'll join her on her journey.
Kaldisla shall be poorer for losing you. Know that you will ever have a home here. The Eternian airship is yours to use as you will. Take it with my blessing. There's not a man in the kingdom able to pilot it anyway. I leave the matter of that horrible chasm to you. I have faith you'll see it unmade. May the crystals keep you in your journey.
Oh yeah, the house got burnt.
Seems I've found a reason to come along. Now, my ladies, all you need do is simply speak the word, and I shall whisk you off to the very ends of existence.
And you're really sure that wasn't just a fluke before?
Rest assured, my dear, I never fail to properly escort a lady.
Agnes, will you tell us why they were chasing you?
The Sky Knights are a branch of the Eternian forces. The Duchy of Eternia has put forth an agenda of anti-crystalism.
Anti-crystalism?
A new way of thinking, based upon the idea of a society no longer dependent upon the crystals. It brands the crystal orthodoxy as a heretic faith, and the Vestals its minions. It was the philosophy I was raised upon. When the chasm appeared, every one of the Eternian forces was given the order to capture the Vestals. They said the Vestals and the crystals they tend were the sinkhole's cause.
That's not possible! Agnes has been fighting this whole time to fix what happened to Narende.
I know. I'm sorry.
You've nothing to apologize for.
All of this paints the Duchy in a suspicious light, don't you think? Perhaps they know more of the chasm's true cause than they let on.
I cannot imagine we've seen the last of them. If any of you wish to go, do it now. I'll not blame you.
I'm staying with you. I just told the king as much.
I'm in as well. I need to see for myself whether my people are right or wrong.
And playing escort is my job. I'll not cede it to anyone.
If none of you will listen to reason,
This is so exciting, Anya! You're finally headed back to the Wind Crystal side!
yes, to Anshan, the land of sand and time, and to the Temple of Wind.
Anshan, the land of sand and time? What's it like there?
Like an oasis in a vast desert beyond the sea, we make southeast of here.
Press the A button to switch between sailing and flying. That said, you probably want to steer clear of the oceans in their rotted state. Sailing a port or sandy shore is needed to dock. It's inconvenient, but that's life, I'm afraid. So, Anyas, refresh my memory. Amnesia joke, by the way. Which way to Ansheim? Yes, it's southeast. So this course, sir, for southeast, please. My dear, I'm afraid I've no recollection to go by. I need reliable directions, or... What should I do? The innkeep said southeast and nothing more. Haha, I think I see what happened. Ring a bell, she means it's southeast of Disla specifically. Aye aye. Oh, Anya, it's just what sort of place is this Ansheim? It's covered in a vast desert, and hot, as though it were always midsummer. Wow, that sounds like the complete opposite of where I was born. Huh, I guess there's all sorts of places out there. This your first time leaving Kaldisla then, Tis? It is. What about you, Adia? Me? I was a former Sky Knight. I've flown all over the world. Where have you seen? Oh, lots of places. Eternia, Kaldisla. Oh, you're barely any better than me. The world is vast, my friends. There are countries of perpetual summer, others of winter. Verdant lands rich in water, entire kingdoms built on volcanoes, nations hidden in forests. This sounds amazing. Or so I'd imagine. I've no memory, remember? What? You're just guessing? The world is vast. Keep it that vague and you're sure to be right. Is anyone else hungry? Anyas, what sort of food is Ansheim known for? Oh, I'm afraid I so rarely left the temple. I couldn't say. And when I passed through on my way to Kaldisla, it was as a fugitive. Well, just tell us about what you have eaten, then. I seem to recall a great deal of Ansheim's cuisine being spicy. One bite and I felt as though I were spewing flames. I broke into a full-body sweat. That sounds pretty intense. Leave it to a desert people to develop a taste for searing heat. I'm sure their women are no less fiery and... Oh, what about sweets? Any cakes and things? Ah, I'd nearly forgotten. The most curious delicacy in a port on the inner sea. Yes, yes! It was ice cream. That's stretched. Huh? Stretchy ice cream? That sounds so weird. I can't wait. Get ready, weird stretchy ice cream. Idea's coming for you. Full speed ahead. Temperament. Fiery and temperament. Heading southeast. Another one of these things. Surely they were important for something. Come on. Sit and stare, tricks for dogs.
We've arrived in Ansheim.
Still no
Are these desert places normally supposed to be windy?
When they're the site of the wind crystal they are, this stillness shouldn't be possible.
The wind carried all manner of blessings to this land in days past. It was the kingdom's lifeblood.
I see. All the more reason to hurry then. Which way to the temple?
From here, we need only head. We ought to make for. Which way is it?
Ignore anything she says. Anya's? Reese is getting lost?
I'm impressed you made it to Count Disla.
Just a moment. My journal details much of Ansheim's topography. A clockwork metropolis, nestled in Harina's sandy bosom. Here, time, above all, is sacred. A massive timepiece crowns the kingdom, fueled as all of Ansheim by the ceaseless currents originating from the Temple of Wind to the south.
Quite thorough, isn't it? Sounds as if you've been here before. Perhaps that book of yours is a travel diary?
I do seem possessed of a certain wanderlust. The normal sort as well. Ooh, perhaps I'll find a train of ex-lovers here among the sands.
Let's be off. We make south.
All present, Lord Marshal. Save the usual two, at least.
No matter. Let's begin.
I trust word has reached you from Kaldisla. The Knights of the Eternian Sky have fallen to the Vestal.
I'd not thought the girl so bloodthirsty as all that.
It appears she surrounded herself with capable guards. What's more, it pains me to say it, but Idia's whereabouts have been lost amid the chaos.
That is no concern of yours. Do not confuse personal matters with your assigned task, Alternus.
My apologies, Lord Marshal.
Not only did the Sky Knights fail, they've given the Vestal wings. Why they didn't simply kill the child, I'll never know.
Keenly insightful as ever, Victoria. Yet I fear we've need of the Vestal alive.
Have we, Victor? Ah, no matter then. If she fled by air, it's a simple matter to track her. She makes for Ansheim by necessity.
And to the Temple of Wind. Ansheim does face upon the Florsheim Sea.
Of course. Most of the world's seas have gone putrid, but the inner sea remains navigable. That would offer the airship a berth. But what does she aim to do there? Why return to the crystal now? It smells of some sinister plot.
Ansheim is the province of the Cammer and Profiteur merchantry. What say you, Lord Marshal?
We haven't the leisure of chasing the Vestal across the globe and back. We need her in custody now. Tell the merchantry to employ any means they must.
Having trouble racking up street passes? NetFriends invites are just a thing. With it, you can connect to the internet and find new guests to aid you. I want to explore. I doubt there will be anything on the world map, but... Whoa. There we go. Whoa. We could do this. Okay.
Apprehensive Vestal by any means necessary. Seems the Council of Six is growing desperate.
Those were their words. I've relayed them to you. My contract states I'm to receive payment for my troubles from you.
Then your contract is mistaken. I've heard nothing of the sort. a small discount. Only fair as a regular customer, eh?
If you must.
Still, this vessel is quite the little monster, no? To have this Sky Knight so undone. If the margin is high enough, I would tackle a behemoth bare-handed. But until I see a profit, I'll not move an inch. Business is business, yes?
Endshine, land of sand and time. I never expected to find such a clockwork wonder in the middle of the desert. Yeah, it's great, but this heat, ugh, I feel gross. The heat was always allayed by a steady breeze, but now the wind has stopped. The air is stagnant. What about the water? Is that contraption drawing up drinking water? I believe so. I recall hearing it was quite costly last I was here. Well, it is an impressive machine. Wait, you mean the water? Indeed. I was surprised to learn water came free in Kaldisla. I'd always known it as something to be bought, so you can imagine my delight. More importantly, Anyas, what are the women here? Are they beautiful, passionate, devoted? Where would you suggest for a date spot? I need a list of good restaurants, if you please. Unacceptable. Nobody's having his shit. AI friends. These plucky chaps are your friends with no friends are around. Set up links and summon them the same as normal friends. Friend bot. Okay. Okay, got plenty of all of that. Nope. Spells will be nice. Arrow's defense, right? No, wind damage. Time magic or geomancy, maybe?
Silence, one and all! Your king, Camo the Eighth, speaks. My people, I thank you for your tireless efforts. As you are well aware, our glorious nation's production has suffered a harsh fall since the wind's cessation brought the grand mill to a halt. Without nature's former bounty, our turbines went completely still. They sit as silent as the desert night. In the wake of this crisis, you rose up and took matters literally in hand, operating the turbines manually. I, your king, lack words to thank you for your hard work. However, I am much aggrieved to say that energy production is less than 1/5 its former total. At this rate, our proud kingdom, renowned for its unparalleled industry, is doomed to ineluctable decline. I find myself without recourse but to revisit my prior fiat regarding the schedule of all able-bodied citizens. Henceforth, labor shall commence at 0900 hours and will extend beyond the current 1659 until 2059, effective immediately.
What? We're flesh and blood. We need rest.
In so doing, turbine output is expected to rise to 30% of its former value before the wind ceased output of... Majesty! Your Majesty! Brave news!
What? The Vestal? Be calm, my children. I know your pain all too well.
Why don't you get off your ass and do some work?
Just as yours. But I ask that you join me in remembering the cause of our woes. The Crystal Orthodoxy and the Vestal's indolence. Therein lies the true cause of the wind's absence. And what has the great Vestal done since the air was still? What did she do in the face of your suffering? She abandoned you, led the country to save herself alone. In this, Ansheim's first and direst hour of need, the Vestal we loved and trusted is powerless or unwilling to help. Though it pains me deeply to tell you of these things, I cannot deny this simple truth. What resolution can be brought about to this terrible crisis? The Crystal Orthodoxy is naught but a hollow creed. What result have years of worship at the altar of the Crystal brought us? Once more I say it. It is by our own hands that we shall push this glorious kingdom ever forward. Onward to still greater glory.
There. Just now, that leer. That was aimed at us.
Seems that little speech was for your benefit, Agnes.
It's slander is what it is. That creep's giving you no chance at all to defend yourself.
Agnes.
Agnes's angst. You seemed on edge during that whole speech. You don't have to ball all in. I'm no expert, but I'm happy to listen. I cannot deny that the people of Ansheim are dissatisfied with my work as Vestal. I've no intention of making excuses. But you didn't run away either, right? The king asked me directly. He said that terrible things were happening in Kal Dizla and asked that I investigate. Yet now he paints an entirely different picture. I cannot understand his need to lie. Does he bear me some grudge? Have I done him some slight? Do you regret listening to him in the first place? No, I do not regret my time in Kal Dizla. Seeing that chasm firsthand showed me precisely what it is I must do. And you met Tiz there, too. That's airy, that's hardly... I'm glad you came and saw the chasm, too. You've shown me a path forward. Blessed is the person who is needed by someone else. What's this? What are we talking about? Nothing. It's nothing. Then why are you hiding it? Come on, don't leave me out. I want to know. Unacceptable. To me and to Tiz. Right, Tiz? Yes, ma'am. I want to see what's down here first. Ugh.
Agnes oblige, Vestal of Wind. His Majesty bids you come.
Shields boost evasion as well as defense when equipped.
I see you've returned, Vestal. Why then did you not come to me for an audience immediately? I was dreadfully worried, you know. I'd begun to think you'd fallen victim to some terrible accident. So, what of the Kal Dizlan chasm?
I fear it was worse even than your Majesty had imagined.
Tell me, was it worse than the state of your own nation? Are you even aware of the situation here?
The wind remains still.
And the Grand Mill be calm. I'm pleased to see you're not totally ignorant. The turbines that form the heart of this kingdom, the greatest symbols of her wisdom, now turn my hand. The hands of our citizens, compulsory labor service. Our survival hinges now upon their sacrifice. And even that will not last forever. We need that mill turning again soon. Not by our citizens' hands, but by the wind. And whose job is it to see that the wind blows, if not the Vestals? I can think of no other value you provide, save that. Anyway, will you now end the suffering your negligence has caused to this land, to its people? Or is that beyond your abilities? Perhaps you would sooner run again, turn away from the plight of your people.
If that is all His Majesty wished to say, I'll be on my way. I haven't the time to waste here.
What an asshole.
What? I'll not be spoken to like this! Just whose fault do you think this mess is, girl?
That could have gone better. Not that I blame you for getting mad.
Mad? I felt no anger. Only fear. The king frightens me.
His tone was far from pleasant, but he didn't seem dangerous.
The people who had come to hear him speak frighten me the same. Everyone in this city, they see me only as the Vestal, not a human being. I don't know how to speak to them. Just thinking on it sets my legs to trembling.
Girl's got anxiety.
Explains the tense look you've worn since we landed here.
Personally, I felt amazing after that little conversation. Did you see his face? It was purple. I nearly laughed out loud.
I tuned him out about halfway through his speech myself. I never did have much attention span for listening to men go on. Now women...
In any case, we'd best hurry to the temple. It's all that I can do.
Ooh, sub-scenarios. See another side of the asterisk bearers. Follow their stories and lay claim to their asterisks to unlock powerful new jobs. So what is this temple like exactly? I have no idea what to expect. It is a holy place that has been a center of worship for millennia. To each crystal is wed a Vestal, who spends her lifetime in steady prayer. Vestalings, girls chosen as successors to the Vestals, go to live in the temples. They leave its premises only very rarely, and so to a Vestal, the temple is also a home. A flower garden with no boys allowed. Be quiet, Ringabel. So you were inside the temple ever since you became a Vestaling? It was quite rare to leave, save for a few public rites each year. Does that mean you were all alone? Wasn't that hard? I was not alone, no. The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, raised me to serve in her place. And there were the acolytes. They would go into town and purchase all we needed. But you left for this journey. I guess that's proof it's important. No, even so, I had never intended to leave the temple. Never intended any of this. Well, if it isn't the Vestal, you've some nerve slinking back after deserting your kingdom. Isn't there a sub-story here? I did know that. Okay. Oh, I see. Hold on. Oh, this guy.
Ah, good day! I believe this is our first meeting, yes? Erutus Profiteer, chairman of the Camera and Profiteer Merchantry, at your service. How kind of you to pay me this visit. Now, what is it you are needing today? We are the only purveyor of water licensed by the king himself, and we take pride in our products. No effort is spared in providing the cleanest, freshest water possible. The results are clear. Water humor, eh? Ah, but I have lost the time again. I have appointments waiting, my friends. Let us speak again soon. Guard! Our honored guests are leaving. See they are seen out. Have a refreshing day.
Hmm.
Feeling parched. Can we stop for a drink of water?
You, stop! This well is property of the Camera and Profiteer Merchantry. Unauthorized withdrawals are strictly prohibited.
Ah! Withdrawals? There are people out here going thirsty!
No, there are peasants going thirsty. If you want a free drink so badly, go join the other rabble at the Oasis.
Well, yeah, I guess I should save. Well, I can save on the world map, so that's fine.
Help! Someone!
What's wrong?
Thieves! I've been robbed!
What?
They took my water, my pack, even the camel I rode in on. They took everything! That man from the merchantry didn't say anything about this. He told me to come here, said it was safe. How am I supposed to survive if I have to risk my life every time I need water?
Try to stay calm. Do you know where these thieves are now?
They're right behind you.
Let's see. 2, 4, 6, maybe 40 in all? That's quite the little band they've assembled.
We'll take care of this, sir. You go ahead. Get out of here.
Hey, just what are you doing? Letting a good mark go? Our good mark, mind.
We couldn't stand to watch you cowards just do as you please.
You have to stop this. Drop everything you've stolen and leave this place at once.
What's this then? Who are they? I've got no word of this lot. Leave it out. It's too hot for this. Change of plans, boys. We're done here.
Wait! Leave the goods you stole!
Not familiar with how thieving works, then? I'm cross enough already. And to heck with this thirst. The needles in my throat are driving me mad. I need a drink. This anger won't leave me till this thirst has. We're out, boys. Hey! I said wait!
Stop, Diz. I feel the same, but there are too many. We can't take them head on.
Oh, this... No, okay. Wait, hold on. How is she? Okay, I think the cheat I used for... Okay, so, for clarity, I thought I only had Freelancer, so I set jobs to be maxed, and it maxed out White Mage and Black Mage. And Fighter. But I think it also maxed out the rest that I don't have, which kind of sucks. Because I wouldn't mind, like, doing those manually. Oops. That's all I have to say. Any secrets? Nope. Oh, now we're all blinded. Great. What's... my eyes? I can't see. Blind gas? Where is it coming from? Be careful, everyone. This is clearly a trap. And our aim is completely shot. We can't go rushing into melee attacks with Brave. Don't want to miss and then have to just stand there turn after turn. Still, even blind, I can see to the core of a woman's heart clear as day. The things that really matter can't be seen by the eye. Gah! Ugh, Ringabout, stop spouting gross nonsense and watch where you're stepping. Even when you're not blind, you can't see past your big fat mouth. Ugh. Ow, Idia, don't go stomping or... Ow, not again. Where are those eye drops? Anya, this is fine. She's like, oh, I don't need to see you. Okay. Item, eye drops. Okay, there. Now traps essentially won't work. Fuck. Okay, what was the other way? It doesn't look like much, but I like to explore the whole map. Plus, it'll be good to get some experience. Yeah, okay, it works. Okay, hold on. I'm always indecisive about which way to go in dungeons. Okay. We're gonna explore some more before we go down further. Okay, what is down here? Thief's Knife. Probably worse than what I have, but I wonder if it has a special effect. Dagger with a mug ability. Cool. Another blue chest. Thief gloves. I wonder what the meta is for stealing in this game. Like, if items are that important or not. I want to write fanfic for this game. Anywhere.
What's this now? The ones from the Oasis, is it? You're the rats sneaking about the place?
Why do you persist in these awful deeds? You must return the articles you stole!
One of you muzzle this dog's yapping, would you? Be a friend. And what? Don't tell me you came all this way just to vomit a few platitudes out on my floor. This place is nothing but sand and hypocrites. Drives a man mad. And this thirst, these daggers in my throat, all the water in the desert can't dull their edge.
The people you robbed at the Oasis were thirsty too. They risked their lives to get at that water, and you...
Spare me the lecture. You come to convert me? Set me on the straight and narrow? Teach me to follow the rules, be a good little sheep, live an honest life? Out here, honest lives end quick. The desert's a beast, and it's always hungry. The city's no different. There are only two kinds of folk in this world, make no mistake. The takers and the taken from. My worthless parents were easy marks, textbook victims, and still, they grit their teeth and tried hard as they could to get through each day. Till the day came they couldn't feed a family of 3, so they cut loose their kid and disappeared.
They just left you?
The city just took and took till they had nothing left. Their own brat became a burden, so they dumped him like a bag of sand. Daft, eh? Absolutely stupid. If surviving means pinching from other folk, I'll happily join the takers.
Are you sure they left because you were a burden to them? Maybe they swallowed their tears and left you in the city, in hopes that you, at least, could find happiness there.
Aye. Or maybe they left me because they didn't have the guts to kill me themselves. You don't know a stinking thing about them.
You're right. I don't know their reasons. But they do. If they're still alive, you can go and ask them. You can track them down and make them explain themselves. Make them answer for their choices. You can yell and scream and fight as long as you like. As long as it takes. You can work on forgiving them. But you haven't done any of that. You've stayed here sulking and festering all your life. That's far dafter to me!
My throat! This accursed thirst. It's worse than ever. You. This is your fault! You smug, delusional, self-righteous little lambs make me sick! I'll take everything. Everything from you! Oi, Chief! Kent! Get your horns in here!
I assume your calling me means this conversation is over.
Aye, that's enough words. I'm choking on this lot's hypocrisy. I want them stripped to the bone!
I care nothing for your reasons, and still less for your ideals. My assistance hinges only on the weight of your coin purse.
She's heavy enough. You'll have your pay.
Then we've a contract, and you will have your money.
Excuse me. Yeah, let's just let this play out. Shit.
My contract ends here. I'll take my leave.
What? Chief, I don't understand.
Your odds are poor, and I don't take poor clients.
Go then! They all abandon me in the end. A fitting end. Everything taken away. So thirsty.
Thief. Let me adjust. Oh, there's no noise for stealing? That sucks. Okay, an expert at stealing items. High agility, can act early in a turn. Favors daggers. Specialty, master thief.
Will you look at all this? And every bit of it stolen, no doubt. We need to get these back to their owners.
You'll want to have a look at this first. It's rather stunning.
I'm raising the price of water an additional 20%. No, hold on. I'm reading. Fuck. An additional 20%. The streets are full of people too poor to afford it. The sense of panic grows by the hour. That self-righteous fool of a prime minister comes to demand the price be lowered day after day. It will not be long now until the masses reach their limit. The poor will have no choice but to go to the oasis. That is where you will wait, armed and ready. Steal everything, and above all else, do not let them at the water. Your task is to ensure all of Ansheim is terrified of the oasis. Give them a welcome they will never forget. In time, they will understand that if they wish to survive, they will be buying the merchant's tree's water, whatever the price. But you see, you keep your mouth shut, yes? No one must know of our collaboration on this matter. If you're found out, the deal is cut off. Your head will be next. E Profiteur.
Those thieves were under the employ of the Cammer and Profiteur merchantry.
And the people suffering? Did it mean nothing to them so long as they reaped a profit? Despicable! Seems I've found another entry for my blackest pitch list. This is unforgivable. We have to stop them! The people will continue to suffer as long as these degenerates hold the kingdom's water ransom. I say we storm the place and set this matter straight right now!
Okay. Tis, you will be the thief. Yeah, it does start out as maxed out. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Steal, mug, life thief, Godspeed, strike, and shakedown. Let's heal a bit. Yeah, that is time magic. Okay. Just checking to make sure there's nothing here. Oh, I see. Oh, I need to equip Tiz with something else then. Hmm. Well, we'll see. We'll have some fun outfits. Locked. Okay. Abate wind. Doubles the success rate of sealing abilities. Know that this effect does not stack with similar effects from items. Okay, I don't know how to... Burgle and buff. Well, I'll figure out how to get blue chests eventually. One second. I'll keep moving, but... I'm trying to figure out this blue chest thing. Okay, it's not for a while. I don't have to worry about it. I think I remember what those little tower slab, no, what's the word? Monuments are for.
What? Remunerations for the lost caravan? It was stolen, along with my supplies and my camels.
And this is not my responsibility, eh? You failed to protect your investments. You! We had a contract, my friend. The provisions for loss and damages were clearly written in the fine print.
Even so, I can't be made to pay for the damages when I've just had all my possessions stolen. I'll be out on the streets.
This is not my concern. You will pay. Or, if you prefer, I can be asking your wife for this money. Your daughter? Hmm?
Ugh.
Wait, please! Leave my family out of this!
That's enough!
Hmm? Why are you here?
The little lock on the back of the thief outfit.
Sir, you don't owe this rotten band of fraudulent crooks a single peeg. You are free
Peeg.
to be on your way.
I feel this joke is not funny. I have business with this gentleman. We have no time for baseless accusations.
Then what of accusations with concrete proof?
Oh? And just what is that, eh?
A little souvenir snatched from the lair of the thieves prowling the oasis of late. It bears your signature, Chairman, as well as your orders to attack any citizens approaching the oasis.
What? Then when they... And you were planning to rob me now a second time!
Ah, this day. No luck at all. I suppose this is a result of trusting that useless urchin to perform a simple task.
Then you don't deny it? Release the city's wells to the public then, immediately!
I beg your pardon? Just who are you to be issuing the orders, girl? As I told you before, this is a business. If you are too poor, this is your problem. Stupid enough to be tricked, your problem. Don't like it? Go earn some money, eh?
Money, money, money. These are human lives. Ugh, this is useless. I'm shutting you down right now.
We will be seeing about that. Sigma Kint, I have work for you.
Paying work, I assume?
You! From the thieves' den! You'd help this crook?
Provided his pockets are heavier than yours, yes. I care nothing past that.
Join my team. I have so much peeg.
Profiteur, merchant of death. Do we have an agreement?
But of course! And I'm feeling generous today. Kill them all, and I'll throw in a bonus!
Contract established. You'll have your money's worth. Our agreement ends here. This is
Haha.
what your money buys.
What? I've paid you a small fortune!
Any further, and I'll be placing my life on the line. That bears a surcharge of 51.2 billion pig.
That's not a surcharge! It's a national budget! You're mad!
Then this is farewell. Best of luck.
This is fraud! I'll see you reported for this!
Reported to who? Ah, damn. No one turn. Ooh, I can do a special. Tez, you heal. Whoa. Big damage.
Money! All my money!
Merchant. Good at both saving and spending money. Attacks and supports using wealth, favors staves and daggers.
I'm still just livid! I never knew people this unbelievably foul even existed!
I'm just glad we managed to root out the ones causing Encham's people such suffering.
And just look at these papers! It's proof of one crime after the other.
I can only pray this will make life here a bit less difficult.
At the risk of repeating myself, you'll want to have a look at this.
Notice of change in location for periodic reports regarding the ongoing water price fixing operation. Approach the door of the Grand Mill Works for precisely 0:30 hours. 00:30 hours. Knock 5 times at 2-second intervals. Ensure you are not followed.
No signature this time. A memo of profiteers, perhaps?
Whatever it is, it stinks. The merchantry might not be the only snakes involved in this scheme.
It bears checking. Let's have a look for ourselves at the mill tonight.
Well, I guess I could rest at the inn. White Knight. Ally with most HP protects you when HP critical. Inflict either 200% damage or 0 damage. More money. Earn more money after battles. I don't think I'll be using that, but I probably could and it would be broken because of how much money I have. Let's see something. Payoff. Spend money to buy off the enemy and end the battle. Note that you'll still get the usual P experience, JP, and items. Use this ability with a send command to gift an amount equal to your level times 25 Pig to a friend who summons this action using Summon Friend. Big Pharma. Hold on. Make an enemy buy a recovery item from you at 2.4 times the selling price. I'm surprised there's not like... There it is. Spend your level times 50p to deal damage to one target that is equal to the money you spent. Okay. Yeah, let's rest and go to nighttime. We're level 20 already? Wow. Cogs of Ansheim. Made me actually yawn. Just woke up and already that tired, tis. It's the city. You notice how there are always gears turning someplace close? Sure, the sound is deafening at times. Little wonder this place is known for its grand clock. The noise is bad, but the vibration is worse. I can't get to sleep with that hum. I'm surprised you're so high-strung. Surprised? I'm jealous of your ability to pass out anytime, anywhere, Dia. Do you need a bit more rest, Tis? Oh no, I'll be fine. Let's get going. I will fight until nighttime. Spoon. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, hold on. Right, auto does the last turn that you did, so I have to redo their things. There we go. Where's the mill? Hold on. Oh, wait. Okay. This is the king's place. Hmm. This must be the mill. But I don't see a back door to go into. Hold on. How many jobs are there actually? 24? Okay. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it says go to the mill at night, but like from the back. Hold on a second. Here? Hmm. Okay, 1 second. Ah, I can't do it yet. Okay. I have to restore the wind crystal, apparently. Give me another moment.
Do you feel that?
Monsters. Monsters roaming here, and quite a few.
Inside the temple? How? What happened to this place, Agnes?
The crystal of wind was swallowed up in darkness.
Darkness.
Yes. At the chasm chasm in Kaldisla. It opened at the same time the crystal lost its light. And the dark that consumed it continues to breed more darkness still. I expect that font of shadows is to blame for drawing these creatures here.
Not good.
Yet we've no choice. Keep vigilant as we proceed. A moment's distraction could prove fatal.
Vestal and Acolytes. What was daily life here like for you, Agnes? Agnes? Life in the temple? The Acolytes and I offered our prayers to the crystal every day without fail. Oof, no days off? The sole purpose for the Vestal and Acolytes' existence is to see those prayers go on unbroken. I see. Each day we would awaken with the sun and perform morning prayers. Ugh, I couldn't drag myself out of bed that early. That's just about bedtime for me. Sure, because you're out philandering all night. So, if you wake up at dawn, when do you go to sleep? Our days ended with the sun setting. That all sounds very disciplined, harsh even. Perhaps, but I cherished it. Even now I long to return to that life dearly. Damn, some real damage here. Whoa, what's this? What? Okay. Maybe after the wind crystal is restored.
in complete chaos.
Yet swallowed up in silence. And in that stillness, grief. This place is steeped in sadness.
The women here made themselves a human shield that I might get away.
And now, all of them gone. It's Norende all over again.
Yet, I haven't the leisure to send them on, or to mourn them. I'm not allowed even the luxury of grief. They sacrificed themselves that I might protect the crystal. I'll not betray them. I swear it. No matter what happens.
Surely, you can allow yourself to grieve.
I pray for them, that they may know peace. But for now, I must press onward. The crystal altar is just beyond. Follow me.
Wow, it really is covered in darkness.
It's enormous.
Even hearing the stories, I'd never expect it.
Here we go. First crystal.
No! Its light is dimmer still than when I left. I've watched over the crystal all my life, but this... I've never seen this.
We need to release it from the darkness. Agnes, you know what to do, don't you?
The Mother Vestal, my predecessor, showed me as a child. A right to cleanse the crystal of any evil to befall it. I'm to sharpen my focus to a single point and align my breathing to the thrum of the crystal's natural rhythm. Every vessel to come before me has poured her prayers into the crystal. The time has come to draw upon that store of will and awaken it.
You do your office proud. Now, the final step.
The Vestal Garb.
Right. Without that to serve as a conduit, you won't be able to set the crystal to resonating.
The Mother Vestals was stored in the reliquary.
Lead the way. Once we have that, we can begin the rite of awakening.
Let's take her out of this so that we can see what the Vestal Garb looks like.
That's the garb you need?
Yes, this is it. But the dark has beaten us here.
Oh, it's tattered.
Oh, look at it. It's in tatters. And it must have been such a beautiful piece.
It may not serve its function in this state, yet no other set remains to us.
What now, then? We can't perform the rite without it.
Why not give it a try as is? Even without its sacred power, the frock is deliciously holy.
Oh my god. Ring a bell.
Stop talking, Ring-a-Bell.
If this garb is destroyed, can we make a new one?
A set of holy vestments used in some miraculous ritual? Sure it is. Let me ask my tailor.
No, he's right. That's it. We must speak with the old sage of the Yuliana Woods. He has seen to the creation of the Vestal's garbs and other ceremonial tools for generations. There's no finer craftsman. I met him only once, as a small child together with the Mother Vestal. More than a decade has passed. I cannot say whether he is still there, or even alive, but
if he can make us a new set of vestments, why are we still standing around talking? I've never heard of these woods. Where are they? How will we get there?
I recall the forest being uncommonly dense. Also, there was a lake.
If it's large enough to float a ship, I'll land us there. Now, what are the ladies of Yuliana? Are there many ladies?
Ignore him. Can we be certain this lake hasn't rotted through like the oceans? That's not how I fancy ending my life.
Well, what does Ringabel's journal have to say on the matter?
Let's have a look. Ah, here we are. Yuliana, yes. The hidden heart of an ancient wood, northeast of Anshine.
Given the book's owner, I half expected some note about the lack of women there.
Women or no, that's our next destination.
Indeed, but since we're going, let's hope for ladies.
I don't know what's up with that owl person. We'll see. Idia, no, wake up. Do you keep sleepy status? Doesn't look like it. I want to check something actually. This is probably small text for everybody. I could read it out. Hold on. Though my memory is gone, the name seems engraved upon my mind somehow. A tattered journal is my sole remaining possession. Who am I? A man of unknown age, currently experiencing amnesia. Clearly a man of high morals, taciturn and reflective. I believe I am a gentleman well liked by all. Likes spicy things and juicy things. Dislikes sweet things. Who am I? I've been asking around town the past few days, but I am met by blank stares or laughter. Women simply turn tail with furrowed brow. Why am I here? At night, I visit this cottage. I feel a sense of nostalgia here. I wonder about the gaunt man and the girl glaring at him with daggers in her eyes. Anya's is the Wind Vestal. I never heard that from anyone. I seem to have known it for a long time. I've seen her around in the company of Tiz these past few days. According to this journal, they are about to set off on an epic journey to close the Great Chasm. Once they reach the Black Mage's Keep, they are sure to run into that girl. I must see her. After going to the ruins of Central Keep in pursuit of the Black Mage Ominous Crow, who set the town on fire, a quarrel ensued. The girl, Idia, finally lost her temper with the gaunt man, who casts his magic on foe and ally alike. She asked us to help her dispatch him, and we agreed, as that had been our goal all along. Thus our journey together began. After defeating the knight Heinkel, the airship suddenly lurched downward. There was no one to take the helm. Then I remembered the journal. I asked Idia the name of the airship, but as I spoke, I already knew the answer. The Echelot. This ship and I have a history. I grabbed the wheel and brought it under control. The miracle. A young man is the sole survivor of the Great Chasm. I'm just going to go through the main characters real quick, because I'm curious about their age and stuff. After waking, he had a fateful encounter with the wind vestal Agnes. A 19-year-old boy from Norende, a simple and honest soul, he has a gentle and amiable demeanor that makes him well-liked. He acts as a mediator between friends and often ends up with a lot on his plate, for which I am partly responsible. Likes hot home cooking, seafood, dislikes gaudy baubles and crowds. Hearing that the Eternians' Sky Knights plan to attack town unless they handed over the Vestal, Anya secretly decided to give herself up to save the people. Tiz sensed Anya's resolve and offered to accompany her as a guide. He managed to keep her safe and defeated the monk and white mage. I asked to accompany the Wind Vestal to the ruins of Centro Keep to the north of town, where they intended to confront the Black Mage Ominous Crow. When I revealed that their names and purpose were written in my journal and told them I wished to meet the girl there, the Vestal grew suspicious. She would have left me behind if Tiz had not intervened. We clashed with the Black Mage Ominous Crow deep within ruins of Centro Keep. Shocked that Ominous would use his magic indiscriminately, Edea declared she would side with us against him, despite us being the enemy. This flustered Tiz, but I welcomed her aboard, and together we trounced that fiend Ominous. The Wind Vestal. Of the obliged line, she met Ariab on a hill above the chasm. She encountered Tiz as foretold after he miraculously escaped death. A 20-year-old girl from Ansheim. As a Vestal, she has devoted her life to the crystals. She escaped the Temple of Wind after it was overrun by dark forces, and came to investigate the Great Chasm. She has absolutely no sense of direction. Likes sweet treats, dislikes meat, crowds, and being lost. I asked to accompany Agnes, who was heading to the ruins of Centro Keep to take on an arsonist and Black Mage Ominous Crow. She grew wary when I spoke of knowing her mission to close the chasm. Her suspicions only increased when I said I wished to meet the girl serving under the Black Mage. She glared at me as if I had just confessed to some heinous crime. At Centro Keep, Edea turned on the Black Mage Ominous and joined us, and thus our journey began. Agnes was still wary and suspected me of having some ulterior motive. I showed her the writings in my journal to ease her fears, but she only grew more suspicious. The Vestal is a tough woman to convince. After a deadly battle, we managed to defeat the Night Hungel, but then the airship began to plummet. We already know this, that he read the journal, remembered that he found himself familiar with the controls, and took the helm. Edea, a beautiful girl who served under the Black Mage when Kaldisla was set alight. Unable to forgive the Duchy's brutality, she switched allegiance to the Vestal. An 18-year-old girl hailing from Eternia. On first impression, she appears to be a spoiled princess type. However, while strong-willed and opinionated, she is also kind and filled with a sense of justice. She never shies away from conflict. Likes really sweet things. Dislikes cooking, hassle, and insects. I accompanied the Wind Vestal Agnes to the Centro Keep. Ruins of Centro Keep, where we encountered Edea, whose rage at the cowardly methods of the Black Mage Ominous Crow caused her to revolt against him. She told us she would join our cause, and together we would defeated the dastardly Black Mage. Okay. My tongue is not working with me right now. A tiny Christ fairy who came to guide the Vestal in the Crystal's hour of need. She said a miracle would appear before Agnes at the chasm. Female of unknown age. The self-proclaimed Christ fairy seems to know much about the crystals and the path the Vestal should take. With regard to anything else, however, she tends to act like a precocious, fussy crybaby. Likes crystals and Agnes. Dislikes children and Ring a Bell. Okay. Just wanted a little bit more background on our heroes. Just checking it out before we land. I think I'll probably save soon and stop playing since it's almost 1 a.m. for me. But look how pretty this place is. Juliana Woods Needleworks.
Yes, this feels familiar. It's been ages. This is it. We were here. The Mother Vestal, I, and Olivia.
Was that strange, distant groaning here then, too? Or am I the only one who's thoroughly unsettled right now?
You're not alone. The lack of women here is positively chilling.
Jeez.
Though it seems someone lives here.
Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought I heard something. This place draws few visitors, I fear, and me fewer still. So, to whom do I owe this pleasure?
I am Agnes Oblige, sir. Vestal of Wind.
Little Agnes, is it? Oh, you have grown, child. You were scarce more than a little sprout when your predecessor brought you here. Now look at you. A fine woman you've become. Fine and plump and...
Oh my god.
jiggly.
Ugh, lovely. It's a geriatric ring-a-bell.
Then you are indeed the sage I seek. I fear I do not remember your name, sir.
Oh, we are a lot alike in that, my dear. Not many people around these parts to call me by it. Whatever it was. Sage will do just fine by me. It is what the last Vestal called me. At her heels, you. Thage, you'd call. A more charming little echo I've never heard.
Well, I am glad to have found you.
Feels rather good to hear a pretty young thing like you was looking for me. Seems I've not quite lost my charm. Now, you called yourself Vestal. I take it that means the last Vestal is...
Yes, sir. Her tenure as Vestal ended 5 years ago. Her life, a year later.
I see. A sad loss for all of us. She was fair but firm. Very firm. She had taut curves fit to drive a man mad.
We shall be needing an in-depth account, good sage.
Oh my god.
Also, a
Ring a bell, shut up.
wild women of the woods.
Stop talking. Just stop.
You've quite the following, my dear. I had thought the Vestals forswore all contact with the outside world.
They are assisting me in my task.
Oh, assistance, eh? I see. Oh, and such colorful characters they are. I've kept you out here long enough. Come inside. I see. Well, that's quite the story. You've been brave to come this far, Agnes.
I'd not have managed on my own. I owe Tiz a great debt.
Well, perhaps it is we've come to the harrowing.
The harrowing?
The swelling dark is a harbinger, lad, as is the fall of the temples, the dulling crystals, the great chasm.
It is the Vestal's calling to see that darkness purged. I must awaken the 4 crystals.
Awaken them?
Absolutely astonishing!
Oh my god. That can't be good.
What?
I took the liberty of stealing a peek at the ladies' fashions you've assembled in the next room, good sir. Each is a beauty fit to outshine the next. Their allure had me spellbound. Spellbound, I tell you.
I'm impressed a man of your scant years can properly appreciate them.
I would gladly talk the night away with a man of your genius.
They're a matched pair.
Ring a bell, please. We're in the middle of an important discussion.
As am I, my friend. This is art, romance. You'll come to understand in a few years. And as I recall, we didn't come here to talk. We came to procure Vestal garb as quickly as possible. While you were chatting, I searched. My efforts bore unexpected fruit, that's all.
So, you've come to me because of your need for new vestments, have you?
I have. The garb housed in the temple was lost to the darkness. We found it in scraps, sir.
Those garbs are woven from rainbow thread. No substitute will suffice.
And is this thread something you keep on hand?
I fear not, my dear. The Vestal to wear the garb must procure the thread herself. It is tradition. The last Vestal of Wind did so, as did her predecessor and countless Vestals before. Even had I the thread used to craft the last Vestal's garb, I could not fashion it into aught of use to you.
I understand. Tell me where I must go.
Of course, my child. But come, the day is nearly spent. Stay the night. Oh yes, if you girls would like, I
Oh my
would be
God.
happily obliged to make space in my own bed for you.
Oh, unacceptable.
Likewise.
Then let the two of us pass the night in ardent conversation.
Good morning. Slept well, I trust? Deal, was it? How about making a nip of breakfast now for an old man, eh?
What? Why should I cook for you?
Because a young beauty's home-cooked meal is far more appetizing than anything I might make myself, of course. Given her upbringing, I've grave doubts the Vestal could boil water, let alone cook. That leaves you.
Food can wait, Sage. Now the location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
And yes, jealous are you?
Ugh. Hate this man.
It's adorable.
I know you're supposed to, but whatever.
The location of the rainbow thread, if you please.
You're no fun at all. Very well then. I prepared a light meal while you were sleeping. Eat before you go. You'll find the rainbow thread very deep in a cave that is far west of here. I shall mark it upon your map.
Okay, 1 second. I'm typing fanfic ideas to a friend. Okay. Such sweet sorrow. How about a nip of breakfast for an old man? Ha! He cooks just fine. Quite. It was nothing especially fancy or out of the ordinary, but it went down fine. I thought it was really good, actually. Likewise, I wonder why he would have wanted you to cook for him, Edea. All alone out here in the woods. Maybe he missed the taste of the big city. Oh, when you put it that way, I feel bad for saying no. What sort of food do you like to cook, Edea? I haven't cooked enough to have a specialty or anything, but if I had to pick something, I make a mean jam and butter omelet. Beg your pardon? Or whipped chestnut and sweet potato toast. Or have you ever tried marshmallow and condensed milk risotto? No, it sounds sweet. Painfully so. Yep, mother and father were left speechless by its amazing deliciousness. I'd be happy to whip some up for you next time. Right, next time. Cross the bridge and head west. You'll find a cavern in the rainbow thread within its depths. I've marked your map. Try not to lose your way. Peace ring. I'm in your home, stealing your items. Don't sleep. Oh, to live in a tree. Oh, this fox is selling shit. Hell yeah. Cat ear hood. Cute. Tabby suit also. A furry cat suit that nullifies poison. I wish so much that there were like visible armor in this game. However, magic shop. What you got? Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a lovely night. I'll be playing this again soon.